this is a definition. Drug regulatory affairs is a mediator between pharmaceutical company and drug regulatory authority. So from this image, you can easily understand how the regulatory affairs department work. It mainly takes the information, necessary information from the company and submits it to the regulatory authority, that is a government authority. So main role of a regulatory affairs professional is to understand the guidelines, to understand the regulations which are required for registration of the drug. Also, to understand the guidelines or the regulations which are required to maintain the marketing status alive of the product in the particular market. So, and after understanding that regulations, the department has to take that documents from the company, compile it, and then submit it to the regulatory authority and get the appropriate approvals required for the approval of the drug or to maintain the product life cycle, that is to maintain the product alive in the market. So this is the main role of the regulatory affairs department. So mainly first question is why DRA is required, that is why drug regulatory affairs came into existence. So most of you are aware that there are some incidents happened in the past due to which more lethal cases have happened, means most of the persons have died. So I have enlisted some of the major events. In 1937, over 100 people in the USA died of diethylene glycol poisoning following the use of sulfanilamide elixir, which used the chemical as a solvent without any safety testing. Means the diethylene glycol was used in the sulfanilamide elixir without any safety testing, and due to this excipient, more than 100 people in the USA died. So this is one of the major incident. And second incident, I think everyone is aware of this incident. Most of the in our pharmacology books, this incident image was also given, that between 1958 and 1960, thalidomide was introduced in 46 different countries worldwide. Okay, resulting in an estimated 10,000 babies being born with phocomelia and other deformities. So, due to thalidomide, the babies which are born that have deformed limbs and hands, so their hands and limbs are not developed completely. So this is a genetic abnormality. Due to this, there is a abnormality in the development of the hands and limbs was occurred. So due to these major incidents, the regulation over the marketing of drugs came into existence. That is a drug regulatory affairs came into existence. That is a need of regulating the drugs came into existence. Most of you are aware of the thalidomide tragedy. So these are the incidents due to which there is a DRA is required. First is why drugs should be regulated. So first is drugs are not ordinary consumer products. We generally take drugs when we are not feeling well, we have any disease, then only we take the drugs. It is not an ordinary consumer product like we consume a biscuit or any chewable chewing gum. Like these are not ordinary consumer products. So when there is only a need that you are experiencing some disease, then only you are consuming the drugs. So that's why the drugs should be regulated. Then second is many consumers don't know how to use, when to use, and why to use drugs. So with the help of regulatory affairs or with the help of the regulations, most of the patients or most of the users can come to understand how to use the drug, when to use the drug, and why to use drugs. So how this will we can means convince to the users that with the help of patient information leaflet. So most of you have gone through a carton of a drug. In that, you can see a leaflet. On that leaflet, when you read that leaflet, on that information related to the drug, means when the drug is to be used, in which disease condition, when to use, means after meal or before meal it is to be taken, then what are the precautions you should take when using the drug, which all the drugs you should avoid while taking that medicine, where you should store that medicine, and so all this information is included on that leaflet. Also on the carton, you will find that information. So this is a part of a regulation of a drug. Through the regulations, these kind of leaflets are developed. Leaflet and then carton, and on the foil also you will find this information. So with the help of the regulations, with the help of the drug regulatory affairs, this all the questions of the end user are answered. So how to use matlab? It is to be chewed or it is to be swallowed. It is to be taken before meal or after meal. It is when to use. Then why to use means in which disease condition you should use that medicine. So all these answers, all these questions are answered through the information which is given on the carton, which is given on the leaflet. And this leaflet and carton development is part of a drug regulation. The next is also medical professionals are not having adequate knowledge about drugs. Prescribing the medicines. So now you will raise a question that how you will come to know that medical professionals are not having adequate knowledge, even if they are prescribing the medicines. In this case, in some medicines, some excipients are used. For example, lactose monohydrate. It is a type of a diluent. In most of the tablets or capsules, it is used. So most of the patients, or some of the patients you can consider, have lactose intolerance. They will feel discomfort when they will take the medicine. Also, lactose is a type of a sugar. When you give that medicine to a diabetic patient, then if that medicine is to be taken twice a daily or thrice a daily, then the sugar of that patient will rise. Okay, so this information should be given on the leaflet or on the carton so that medical professionals who are prescribing that medicine will be aware of that fact that this medicine is containing the lactose. Or other excipient is there also, sodium hydroxide or cross carmelose sodium. Sodium is a very much sensitive, or it is not prescribed to a hypertensive patient. Okay, so if the patient is also having hypertension and we are giving a medicine for an alternate disease which is having a content of sodium, so medical professionals should be aware of that fact that this medicine is containing the sodium. So if this is the case, then the medical professional will go for an alternate medicine in which the sodium is not the content of that medicine. So this will prevent from causing the additional harm to the patient. So due to this, because these things are not, the medical professionals are not aware of these things, which are the excipients used while formulating that medicine. So these information should be given on the carton so that medical professionals should be aware of this information. So this is also covered while regulating the medicines. The next is the use of ineffective, poor quality, harmful medicines can result in therapeutic failure, worsening of disease, resistance to medicines, and sometimes death. There are no regulations involved while distributing the medicines or marketing the medicines, then there are high chances that poor quality of medicines. Please mute yourself. So when there are no regulations involved in while marketing the medicines, so there are high chances that the ineffective, poor quality, and harmful medicines will get distributed to the patients. So to overcome this problem, there should be regulations over the drugs, so that due to the regulations, each and every medicine which is distributed in a particular country will have a defined or desired quality, and it will not cause any harm to the patient. So regulations will prevent the worsening of disease, also will prevent the death of the patient. So due to this all factors, the drugs should be regulated before marketing into the any country or any market. So these are the main reasons why drugs should be regulated. So anything else you want to understand from this slide, or you want to convey?
Sir, one query I had.
Yes.
Sir, actually, the third point which you explained, no, also medical professionals are not having adequate knowledge about drugs. So for this, being a regulatory responsible person or the firm, we go for the component called SMPC. But in practical, I never had heard that some medical professionals are referring to SMPC. So as on today, sir, I am not aware who is using SMPC and how they use, sir.
Okay. SMPC is a part of a regulatory submission, but as such SMPC you will not see in any carton or in any other HDP container pack.
Yeah, right.
Apart from this, SMPC, what information included in SMPC? The similar information is included in patient information leaflet.
Correct. Yeah. Yes. Sir.
हाँ,
Yes,
तो
sir.
इसमें SMPC में इंफॉर्मेशन जो होता है ना, वो इंफॉर्मेशन मेडिकल लैंग्वेज में प्रेजेंट किया जाता है, और पेशेंट इंफॉर्मेशन में वही इंफॉर्मेशन होता है, लेकिन वो इन अ लैंग्वेज which will get easily understood to the patient, and it is in the format of a question and answer. Patient information leaflet में question and answer में information रहता है, और उसमें जितना जरूरी है information उतना ही रहता है, लेकिन वो मैचिंग रहता है to SMPC. So you will not find SMPC in any distributed packs. You will find only pill.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yes,
So
sir.
that information is similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
बिकॉज
sir.
SMPC में आपने अभी आपको SMPC ये पता है, तो आपने SMPC देखा भी होगा, तो उसमें बहुत सारी इंफॉर्मेशन रहती है.
Correct, sir.
which
Yeah.
is not actually required for the end user.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो इसके लिए जो जरूरी है इंफॉर्मेशन, उतना ही इंफॉर्मेशन उसको क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर फॉर्मेट में दिया जाता है, सो दैट इट कैन बी इजीली अंडरस्टैंड, एंड उसको जो चाहिए, मतलब कौन सी डिसीज कंडीशन में लेना है, खाने के पहले लेना है या बाद में लेना है, ये उसको इंफॉर्मेशन जरूरी है.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any other doubt or any other additional information you want to know? So next is, So due to these factors, there is a need to regulate the drugs. So that's why, to regulate the drugs and to protect the safety of the citizens, countries developed national regulatory authorities. नेशनल रेगुलेटरी अथॉरिटीज को हेल्थ अथॉरिटीज भी बोलते हैं, ड्रग रेगुलेटरी अथॉरिटीज भी बोलते हैं. ये सिनोनिम्स है, नेशनल रेगुलेटरी अथॉरिटीज, ड्रग रेगुलेटरी अथॉरिटीज एंड हेल्थ अथॉरिटीज. द एनआरए, दैट इज नेशनल रेगुलेटरी अथॉरिटी, शुड हैव, मतलब उसके क्राइटेरियाज क्या होने चाहिए? मोस्टली क्राइटेरियाज क्या रहते हैं एनआरए के? एक रहता है क्लियर मिशन स्टेटमेंट. क्लियर मिशन स्टेटमेंट मतलब what is the mission of that NRA? Means they want to protect the quality, they want to protect the safety of the citizens, they want to make available the public a lower cost effective medicine. So mostly ये common mission statement रहते हैं. दूसरा है क्राइटेरिया एनआरए का, adequate medicines legislation and regulation. Means each NRA should have adequate medicines legislation, means they should have the adequate regulations to control the quality of the medicines. Through these regulations, through these check parameters, they will confirm the quality or analyze the quality of the medicine. Then only they will approve for marketing of the drug in their particular country. So each NRA should have their regulations developed. The next is clearly defined NRA roles and responsibilities. So in NRA, each department, so there are multiple departments in every NRA. That one department will cover the quality, check the quality. Other department will check the safety. Third department will check the efficacy. And fourth department will check the pricing of that medicine. What should be the pricing? Then fifth department will check how the bioequivalence study or other innovator products are there, to which it is compared. So there should be a divided, means multiple departments should be there. And each department should have separate roles and responsibilities, so that when a medicine is applied for an approval by any company, so that each department will check the quality, safety, efficacy, pricing, and the approval process will get on a fast track basis. अगर सभी एक ही डिपार्टमेंट को सभी अगर फंक्शंस परफॉर्म करने हैं या एक्टिविटीज परफॉर्म करनी है, तो अप्रूवल प्रोसेस उसका टाइम बढ़ जाएगा, और सिटीजन्स को जो कम प्राइस में जो मेडिसिन अवेलेबल होनी चाहिए उसको टाइम लगेगा. सो सिटीजन्स विल आल्सो सफर and the company which is applying for the approval also suffer. So each NRA should have the different departments for checking the quality of the product, and their departments' roles and responsibilities should be properly defined. Next is international and internal collaboration with other NRAs. इंटरनेशनल कोलैबोरेशन का एक एग्जांपल है कि ICH जो है, ICH, most of you heard about the ICH, that is International Council for Harmonization of Technical Requirements required for the registration of pharmaceutical products. Okay, so ICH is a harmonization between US, Europe and Japan. So these guidelines are developed in collaboration with these three countries. So this is a international collaboration, and internal collaboration is you can consider as a Europe. यूरोप में अगर आप देखोगे तो यूरोप इज अ कॉन्टिनेंट, और उसमें 30 कंट्रीज है, 30 स्टेट्स है, मेंबर स्टेट्स बोलते हैं. तो उनके बीच भी एक इंटरनल कोलैबोरेशन है. सो अगर आप एक कंट्री में अगर आपका प्रोडक्ट अप्रूव है ऑलरेडी, यूरोप के जर्मनी में सपोज आपका प्रोडक्ट अप्रूव है, तो जर्मनी के में जो प्रोडक्ट अप्रूव उसका रेफरेंस लेके आप आयरलैंड में प्रोडक्ट अप्रूव करा के ले सकते हो. So this is an internal collaboration between them. So we will see in when we have a separate session on the Europe submissions, how it works. So in this way also, regulatory authority should work. That is, they should work in internal and international collaboration with each other, so that the companies which are trying to register their product should face minimum, so their product should get registered within minimum time. The next is effective internal quality system contribute to the success of a regulatory authority. So every NRA should have their internal quality system, so that the quality of the medicines should be checked at an very proper level. So there should be no compromise with the quality of the product before approving that product. So these should be the criteria for which each NRA should get passed. Means each NRA should have these criteria to get the good quality of product approved by them and which is made available to their citizens. Any query in this slide? Next is, so here some of the regulatory authorities I have enlisted. So India regulatory authorities, CDSU, that is Central Drug Standard and Control Organization. USA it is US FDA. UK it is MHRA. Australia it is TGA. Europe it is EMEA. Brazil it is Anvisa. Canada it is Health Canada, New Zealand MedSafe, and Japan it is PMDA and MHLW. Whenever you go for an
Sorry to interrupt, but I just want confirmation. Everyone getting all slides?
Yes, we are getting all sides.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so whenever you go for an interview as a fresher or as an experience from any other department you have, you will be definitely asked regarding the definition of regulatory affairs, and you will be given a name of some countries, and you will be asked the names of the regulatory authority. So these are some of the regulatory authorities I have enlisted. So these are the main regulatory authorities. Apart from this, you can also refer, or we will you can go through the country's website also to get the information related to the name of the other regulatory authorities also. So these are the main regulatory authorities which are particularly asked during the interview. So you have to get the full form also, not only short form of the regulatory authority. Next is the roles of the DRA professionals. First is to assist the R&D department in drug development process. So whenever there is a new development in R&D, so whatever information is required to the R&D professional, that information we need to supply it from the health authority sides. So can anyone tell me which type of information is required to assist the R&D department while developing the product?
It's a structure activity relation.
Yes, this is required to assist. Anyone else?
So might be a stability related things.
Yes, this is required to assist.
Stability related things.
stability parameters and chemical parameters, solubility, dissolution
Disintegration.
parameters, disintegration, and all these parameters they will consider.
Okay.
And
I will give
water content as well. What amount of water content in the tablet or capsule.
yes. I will give a hint. The answer which I am expecting from you.
Sir,
Suppose company. Yes.
it can be NDA, new drug application.
New drug application is also yes answer. It is also answer yes, but I'm expecting that I will give. Suppose the company is trying to develop a generic drug, then which type of assistance is required to the R&D department?
ANDA, sir. ANDA application.
Yes, A&D application is developing. So whenever a company is developing a generic product, so main information required is the company or the R&D professional is in need of a innovator drug.
Yeah.
ओके सो इनोवेटर ड्रग का जो इंफॉर्मेशन है वो ड्रग रेगुलेटरी प्रोफेशनल को वेबसाइट से निकाल के अगर सपोज ये R&D का अगर जरूरत है क्योंकि R&D पर्सन आल्सो एक्सपर्ट इन इवैल्यूएटिंग व्हिच टाइप ऑफ इनोवेटर ड्रग दे शुड यूज बट इन सम केसेस प्लीज म्यूट योरसेल्फ but in some cases there are multiple originator or innovator products on the which are in existence on the in the market. So in that case to get a confirmation or to which type of drug to be used as an innovator product, the drug regulatory affairs professional will take a consultation from the authority itself that which type of innovator drug we should use while developing our product. So this type of help or this type of assistance is provided by the drug regulatory affairs professional during the starting phase of the drug development. So to choose the appropriate or desired innovator product, the assistance is required. Then rest is you have answered that which type of stability parameters are to be covered, what is the structure activity relationship should be, which type of polymorphic form of this substance should be used, and which should be the dissolution method. Mainly dissolution, disintegration, this is all taken care by the analytical development team in consultation or in coordination with the FND. अगर सपोज मोनोग्राफ ऑफिशियल अगर प्रोडक्ट है फार्माकोपियल में ऑफिशियल प्रोडक्ट है तो डायरेक्टली मोनोग्राफ का ही रेफरेंस लेके वो प्रोडक्ट डेवलप करना है लेकिन अगर इनोवेटर प्रोडक्ट कौन सा लेना है ये पहले अगर कंफर्म करना है तो उस टाइम ड्रग रेगुलेटरी अफेयर्स डिपार्टमेंट विल केम इनटू एक्शन सो दिस इज द मेन असिस्टेंस प्रोवाइडेड बाय द टीम एंड next is to acquire in-depth knowledge of regulatory guidelines. This is the main requirement of or a role of a person because if you have the in-depth knowledge, then only you can assist the cross-functional teams or assist your colleagues, for which it will help you in doing well in your career. So eventually this will build year on year because this is not a one-step process. This is a continuous knowledge building is also a continuous process. To coordinate and provide required information to cross-functional teams for generation of required data for filing purpose. Suppose you have got a product which means the management or wants to market in a particular country and you have given a task to complete the registration of that product. So you will check whether you have sufficient data as per the guideline with you or not. If you have the data, then you will go for the filing. But if you have not the data with you, then you will request the data to the concerned cross-functional team, that you will take the MFR from the formulation development team, you take the validation report from the ADL department, that is analytical development lab, then you will take the stability from the QC department, you will take the specification from the QA department. So all this information you will take from the cross-functional teams. So this is a role of a TRA professional. Next is to file and obtain the approval of medicines from regulatory authority. अभी आपने पूरा डेटा कलेक्ट किया क्रॉस फंक्शनल टीम से, तो उसके बाद जो है आपको वो डोजियर प्रिपेयर करना है. वी विल सी इन डेप्थ व्हाट इज मीन बाय डोजियर. डोजियर आपको प्रिपेयर करना है. वो फिर डोजियर प्रिपेयर करने के बाद डोजियर के साथ आपको सैंपल सबमिट करना है अथॉरिटी को, एंड आफ्टर द सक्सेसफुल इवैल्यूएशन you will get the approval from the regulatory authority. So preparing the dossier, filing, then sending the samples to the authority, answering the response to the queries, and so all this comes under the role of a regulatory affairs professional. The next is to maintain the product life cycle. So can anyone tell me what is meant by product life cycle?
Maintain product shelf life, sir.
Nine. Maintain product shelf life 9.
Sir, it is that if there is some update to any of the
Innovation of therapeutic molecule to the marketing level.
Nahin. Anyone else?
Sir, is it in concern with the product after it is into the market?
Yes, you are closer to the answer. Can you elaborate?
If any updates went on product information or related to any manufacturing process, any updates are happening, then with the help of variation and all, we just communicate with the authority whatever changes are going on. So
Yes, you have given answer. That is, variation is a part of maintaining the product life cycle. I will tell you what is meant by product life cycle. Product life cycle means आपका एक बार आपने डोजियर प्रिपेयर किया, डोजियर आपने फाइल किया अथॉरिटी को, और वो अप्रूव हो गए, प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में आ गए, वो प्रोडक्ट आप डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हो, 5 साल का आपको अथॉरिटी मिला प्रोडक्ट मार्केट करने के लिए. सो द लाइसेंस विच यू हैव गॉट फॉर मार्केटिंग द प्रोडक्ट इज फॉर 5 years. अभी 5 साल में अगर आपको आपकी प्रोसेस अपडेट करनी है, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रोसेस, पहले आप एक ड्राई ग्रैन्युलेशन की प्रोसेस से प्रोडक्ट बना रहे थे, लेकिन अभी आपको वेट ग्रैन्युलेशन की प्रोसेस करनी है. सो इसके लिए आपको क्या लगेगा, आपको अथॉरिटी को ये इन्फॉर्म करने पड़ेगा कि हम पहले ये करते, ये मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रोसेस से प्रोडक्ट बनाते थे, अभी हम वेट ग्रैन्युलेशन से बना चाहते हैं, तो हम ये डॉक्यूमेंट्स जो है वो आपको सबमिट कर रहे हैं, प्लीज अप्रूव आवर चेंज. सो whatever change we are doing to the registered information is called as a variation process. So whatever change we will do to the registered information, it is to be processed or it is to be conveyed to the authority through the process. It is called as a variation. So variation is a part of maintaining the product life cycle. So अगर सपोज आपको प्रोडक्ट की शेल्फ लाइफ बढ़ानी है, पहले आपको 24 महीने का शेल्फ लाइफ था, अभी 36 महीने का शेल्फ लाइफ आपको एस्टेब्लिश करना है, क्योंकि आपके पास अभी 36 महीने का डेटा है और उससे आपको पता चला है कि द प्रोडक्ट इज स्टेबल अप टू 36. सो इन दिस वे यू कैन मेंटेन द लाइफ ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट बाय changing the information which is already registered. So to maintain the product life, we have to file the variations to the authority. So this is a part of a product life cycle. और एक है product life cycle का मतलब है कि सपोज 5 साल का पहले जो पीरियड आपको मिला है मार्केटिंग करने के लिए, वो अभी खत्म होने को आया है. तो आपको अभी मार्केटिंग वालों ने बताया, मतलब मार्केटिंग जो टीम रहती है कंपनी में, उसने बताया कि हम मतलब ये प्रोडक्ट का पोटेंशियल अभी भी मार्केट में है, या अभी भी प्रोडक्ट बिक सकता है, अच्छे इसके रिटर्न्स है मार्केट से. तो मार्केटिंग टीम बोलती है रेगुलेटरी अफेयर्स टीम को कि बाबा आप इसका रिन्यूअल फाइल करो. रिन्यूअल मतलब आप इसका प्रोडक्ट का जो वैलिडिटी है वो आप इंक्रीज करा के लो. मतलब पहले 5 साल का जो था वो अभी खत्म होने को आया, आप फिर इसका 5 साल का वैलिडिटी बढ़ा के लो, so that we can again market this product for further 5 years in the market. So this is extending the life of the product. So you are maintaining the product life cycle. अभी ये हो गया प्रोडक्ट लाइफ साइकिल मैनेजमेंट. अभी सपोज अगर पोटेंशियल ही नहीं है, मार्केटिंग टीम को अगर वो प्रोडक्ट का पोटेंशियल नहीं दिख रहा है उस कंट्री में, वो बिक ही नहीं रहा है प्रोडक्ट, तो मार्केटिंग टीम बोलती है कि डोंट रिन्यू द लाइसेंस ऑफ दिस प्रोडक्ट, वी वांट टू डिसकंटिन्यू दिस प्रोडक्ट फ्रॉम द मार्केट. तो ये अगर डिसीजन देती है मार्केटिंग की टीम, तो डीआरए का जो टीम रहता है वो लाइसेंस रिन्यू नहीं करता. तो इसका जो लाइफ साइकिल है वो प्रोडक्ट का, वो कंट्री में खत्म हो जाता है. सो द लाइफ साइकिल इज discontinued in that particular country only, I am telling. So this is the meaning of the product life cycle management. So to keep that product alive in the market, you have to do some so these are the two main activities which we should perform to maintain the life of the product alive in the market. That is called as a product life cycle management. In most of the companies, even in Indian MNCs and MNCs also, Indian companies and MNCs also, there are separate teams. That is, a team is allotted a new dossier filing, and second team is for product life cycle management. So means which the products which are already approved, they are given to that the product life cycle management team. They will only look after the variations and the renewal filings of that product. So this is the meaning of the product life cycle management. PLCM इसको बोलते हैं. PL मतलब P मतलब product, L मतलब life, C मतलब cycle, and M मतलब
Sir, sorry to interrupt, but in chat box some students say screen is not visible. Yes, please confirm. Hello.
It's visible, ma'am.
I think it is visible to everyone.
It is visible. For me, it is visible.
Okay. Yes, sir, you can continue.
So these are the main rules. Please mute yourself.
ती चिलट आहे तिथं दातान काय व्हायला लागले.
Please mute yourself.
चार्जिंग संपल्यावर
Can you mute the concerned person? Snehal, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am here. Yes, sir, yes.
Please mute the concerned person whose mic is on.
Okay, sir. Okay. I think Pranali is there. Pranali, kindly mute your mic.
काय म्हणली.
Kindly mute your mic, Pranali. Yes, sir, you can continue.
These are the main roles of a DRA professional, which there are allotted to him in every pharmaceutical industry. Apart from this, any additional information that mainly review of the data. Okay, so whatever data you take from the cross-functional team, that data you have to evaluate first. Then only you should attach that data in the dossier. Okay, so this is the also work, that is a review of the documents. Anything you want to ask in this slide?
Sir,
Yes.
what happens when if the medicines are not approved by the authorities?
So we can check what the queries are raised by the authority, and we will fulfill that queries, and then after fulfilling we will again submit the dossier to the authority. So in no case means ऐसा rarely होता है कि बाबा कि हम बोल सकते हैं कि बाबा कोई भी कंट्री एक प्रोडक्ट अप्रूव नहीं करती. कोई भी हम डोजियर जो सबमिट कर, वट एवर डोजियर वी प्रोवाइड टू द अथॉरिटी, they do not directly reject the application. They will raise the queries on the documents, and when we will submit a satisfactory response to that queries, then the authority will definitely approve the product.
Yes, sir.
So in this case, how many months it will take to get approval from the point of submission, dossier submission?
Dossier approval time will vary from country to country, but in general you can consider 1 year to 2 year time is required. Depending, it means this time is it is mainly dependent on the authority workload also, and what type of queries are raised by the authority. If some queries are raised related to the development itself, means your development is wrong, or the authority has asked that you have to again develop the product, you have to do again the bioavailability study or bioequivalence study. So this response, doing response to these queries, it is a time-taking process. So in this way,
so in this case, if it is
approval
taking
time will vary. Sorry.
So in this case, if it is taking so much time, 1 year or 2 years to get approval, so after getting the approval, so how many again they need to take a reapproval, right? License to re-renewal. So how many years they will give for renewal after getting the approval first time?
Most of the authorities give a 5-year validity for their license. After 5 years, you have to renew that license. When
generic drug same.
Yes.
For generic drugs also same 5 years, right?
Your voice is very low.
So for they will give.
Not able to hear you. Your voice is breaking, and it also very low sound is there. Can you type in a chat box?
Sure, I've been so no worries.
Mainly, definitely, I will means this is a time-taking process for the approval, but after the approval, it will give a 3 years approval means to the license, validity to the license, or some countries also give 5 years validity to the license. When the 5 years validity comes to end, then it is so much easy to renew that license, because already the safety and efficacy of the product is proved during the initial evaluation of the dossier. Then the renewal process is not lengthy, it will get easily renewed. So renewal of the license, it is not a lengthy process.
Yeah. So that time we call it as a short renewal, right?
Yes, there are 2 types of renewals, that is short renewal also and full renewal also. depending on the type of a product, depending on the type of experiences in the market, and depending on the pharmacovigilance activities, the short renewal is there and a full renewal is there. So mainly renewal process is not a time taking process, because already the authority has evaluated the safety and efficacy of the product. So the time taking matter is only concern, it is a point of a concern during the initial filing. I have given here a maximum time, मोस्टली 1 ईयर के अंदर तो हो ही जाता है. अगर कुछ कंट्री के पास अथॉरिटी के पास ज्यादा लोड है और उन्होंने अगर आपने प्रोडक्ट अगर बराबर डेवलप नहीं किया है या ऐसी कुछ क्वेरीज है उसमें, तो उसमें टाइम लगता है. एनी अदर डाउट? Next is how DRA department works. So I will tell you how actual functioning of the DRA department. So functioning of the DRA department starts from the marketing team. I will tell you how. Marketing team does a survey of a market of a particular country. Suppose a particular country is a Dubai is a, or it is, you can consider as a Myanmar or Indonesia. इंडोनेशिया एक कंट्री है जिधर मार्केटिंग टीम को अपना मार्केट एक्सपांड करना है और मार्केट एस्टैब्लिश करना है. तो मार्केटिंग टीम करती है, सर्वे करती है कि बाबा इंडोनेशिया में कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स ज्यादा सेल होते हैं. तो उसका एक सर्वे करती है कंपनी और उसका एक लिस्ट निकालती है और उसमें से अपनी कंपनी, मतलब जो कंपनी, अपनी कंपनी कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स बना सकती है, बनाती है, वो चेक करते हैं पहले. और बाकी के कंपनी से हम कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स ले सकते हैं बना के, बराबर. ऐसा एक सर्वे करती है मार्केटिंग की टीम. और वो सर्वे करने के बाद अपने कंपनी के पास कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स अवेलेबल हो सकते हैं, बना सकती है कंपनी, उसका एक लिस्ट उनके पास रहते हैं. क्योंकि एवरी मार्केटिंग टीम हैज द लिस्ट ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट्स which the company is already manufacturing. Okay, so after making the survey, the marketing team sits with their higher management and decides which are the interested products we wish to market in that country. So after taking the list approved from the management, they will check or they will sit with the regulatory affairs team. Okay, they will do a meeting with the regulatory affairs team and they will check which dossiers or which products documents are readily available so that they can register the products on a fast track basis. So based on this, mainly if there are more than 10 products are there, so that products are divided into the phases, that is phase 1 registration products, phase 2 registration products, and phase 3 registration products. So in this way the products are divided. So in phase 1 means the documents are readily available, phase 2 means they are need to make available, and phase 3 means they are at a starting level, means they need to be developed or they are at an initial stage of development. So in this way, that is a phase 1 products that the documents are readily available, so they can be registered on a fast track basis. So ये products की list final हो गई. तो ये after finalizing the list of interested products, the marketing team will raise the DRF, that is dossier request form. DRF मतलब dossier request form. It is a means it is a system. This word will vary from company to company, but in most of the companies, means 2 to 3 companies, I have seen this type of form while requesting the dossiers to the regulatory authority by the marketing team. Okay, they will raise the DRF, that is dossier request form, on this DRF, the marketing team initiator person, that is it will be an officer executive that will sign. Then after that, marketing team manager will sign, and after, in some DRFs, the management team, that is a managing director or the managing board of directors, in which the person is seeing the marketing team, that will also sign. Okay, so in this DRF, mainly the information is included is name of the product, that is a brand name, each that should be allotted to the product. Then what are the fees required? So all this info, what is the pack size and in which pack types, that is a blister, HDP container में हमको product distribute करना है. So all this information is included in that DRF, that is dossier request form. So after receiving that DRF to the regulatory affairs team, the DRA team goes through the guideline in depth. So whatever the documents are available, they will check that documents availability, and whatever the documents are required from the plant or site, they will request, or they will give the request in mail, and they will take it from the site. And some of the legal documents मतलब प्लांट का लाइसेंस लगने वाला है, WHO GMP चाहिए, उस पे गैजेटेड ऑफिसर्स के साइन चाहिए, उसके नोटरी लीगलाइजेशन चाहिए. So these types of legal documents, they are taken from the legal department. So after collecting all the documents and reviewing all the documents, the regulatory team will compile the dossier and will file the dossier to the regulatory authority. Okay, so after filing, the regulatory authority, in rare cases, some regulatory authorities will directly approve the product. Means every dossier, after assessment by the regulatory authority, they will raise the queries on the document. So after raising the queries, that queries are received to the regulatory authorities, regulatory team, and regulatory team will answer that queries. And if the authority will satisfies to the answers given by the regulatory team, then the product will get approved by the regulatory authority. Okay. Then after approval of the product, it is also the regulatory team's responsibility to maintain the product life cycle. So in this way, the DRA department works in a pharmaceutical industry. So पहले marketing team interested products की list provide करती है DRA department को. So DRA department starts working after receipt of the DRF, then goes through the guideline and finalize the list of the documents required, and files the dossier, give response to the queries, and also maintain the life of the product in the market. So in this way, the DRA department works. Any doubt in the slide? Anyone? Next is how the registration of medicine is done. Mainly for registration, a dossier is required, and dossier is prepared as per country specific guideline. And एक तो country specific guideline होती है, नहीं तो US, Europe, Japan, and most of the countries follows ICH CTD format for the preparation of the dossier. ICH अगर CTD dossier है, that dossier is divided into 5 modules, that is module 1 to 5. ICH is International Conference on Harmonization of Technical Requirements required for registration of human medicines. So ICH guidelines are mainly divided into quality, safety, efficacy, and multidisciplinary. And in the multidisciplinary, there are main 2 guidelines are there. M4, that is with the guideline which gives us the structure of the CTD dossier, and M8 is the guideline which is gives us information regarding ECTD. That is E matlab electronic and CTD matlab common technical document. Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Ma'am, can you mute the person? These are the guidelines, that is ICH guidelines. The dossier structure as per ICH, that is module 1 is administrative regional information, module 2 is quality oral summary, module 3 is quality, and module 4 is non-clinical section, and module 5 is clinical section. So we will see in depth in our session, in our class. So what are the contents in detail of this dossier structure? And what are the ICH guidelines, which are the necessary guidelines required for to understand in a better way the dossier and the dossier documents. So that guidelines we will see in our 3 months course. Different documents required for dossier filing. In module 1 is also called as a regional and administrative information. Administrative मतलब इसमें mostly जो administrative data जो है, मतलब license data, WHO, GMP, ये सारे documents module 1 में attach किए जाते हैं. तो उसमें होता है cover letter, application form, legal documents, artworks of carton, label and leaflet. And module 2 is summary and overview of module 3, 4 and 5. Module 2 में मॉडल 3, 4, 5 का समरी एंड ओवरव्यू रहता है, इंक्लूड होता है, अलग से कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन इसमें नहीं जाता है. एंड मॉडल 3 इज includes, it is also called as a quality module and CMC module. That is CMC means chemistry, manufacturing and control, means chemistry related information of drug substances involved in it. Manufacturing means manufacturing of drug substance and drug product is involved. And control means control matlab what are the test and parameters through which the quality of the drug substance and drug product is controlled. That information is included in the module 3. That's why it is called as a CMC module. That is chemistry, manufacturing and control. We will see this all in our further sessions. So information related to the drug substance which is given in the DMF, that is drug master file, or ASMF matlab active substance master file, and drug product documents from initial development up to the drug product stability till shelf life. So all this information is included in the module 3. Module 4, that is preclinical data, that is studies which are done on animals, literature search on or animal studies. Module 5 is clinical data, that is bioequivalence study, comparison between generic and innovator product. So this information is included in module 5 of the dossier. So most of you are aware of the innovator drug, that is also called as a reference drug definition. It is an approved drug product to which new generic versions are compared to show that they are bioequivalent. Generic innovator drug का और एक definition है. Can anyone tell me the other definitions of a innovator drug? Yes, anyone? Innovator drug is also a first time introduced in the market. The product which is first time introduced in a market is called as an innovator drug. So when the innovator drug is introduced in the market, there is no similar version of that drug in that market. So that drug is called as an innovator drug. Then next, generic drugs are substitutes to the innovator drug and whose patent protection period is expired and which are manufactured by companies other than innovator company. Generic drug means they are the copy of the innovator product. इनोवेटर ड्रग की जो कॉपी रहती है, मतलब जो उसके सब्स्टिट्यूट्स रहते हैं, उसको हम जेनरिक प्रोडक्ट बोलते हैं. Next is US FDA filing. Investigation, it is called, there are 3 types of filing, you all I think know. That is, one is IND application, second is NDA, and third is ANDA. IND matlab investigational new drug. So when some companies, some innovator companies have seen some potential in a particular chemical or in a particular product, then they will file an investigational new drug application for further study of that product. New drug application means the drug product which is to be first time introduced in the market. Then abbreviated new drug application means generic drug filing के लिए जो application का format लगता है उसको ANDA application बोलते हैं. So this all we will see in our class. We have a separate expert who will give the information related to this US FDA filing process. It is Europe filing process. There are 4 types of processes through which any product in the Europe is registered. One is centralized, second is decentralized, third is mutual recognition registered procedure, and fourth is national procedure. So we will see all these procedures in depth in coming lectures. The next is product life cycle management, variations, that is minor variation and major variation, renewals. This is a part of Europe also, maintaining the product life cycle management.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
Sir, on the previous slide, does the MA withdrawals also comes into this, or like it is out of this?
Withdrawal is also a type of a means you can consider as whenever you want to discontinue any product from the market, you have to withdraw the MA of that product, right?
Yes.
So this will also come under this. This is a separate part we can consider as, because it will not come under filing process or life cycle management. This we will see separately while conducting the session on the Europe market.
Okay.
There are multiple concepts we will see while seeing the Europe market filing process. There are also Article 8.3, Article 10.1 filing process. Then we will also see in-depth variation and renewal extension applications. Also we will see. So here I am generally briefing the contents which we are going to study in a depth in our coming sessions. So here are some qualifications and skills which are required for the drug regulatory affairs professional. Pharma graduate or postgraduate, then any science graduate, and MS Word and MS Excel handling, basic knowledge of pharma and ICH guidelines. So these are the main requirements while you are applying for any job in regulatory affairs. ICH guidelines are very much important because if when you understand the ICH guidelines, then only you can able to prepare the dossier. Then only you can able to review the documents. Because every country's regulations are aligned to the ICH guidelines. Every document is prepared in taking consideration with the ICH guidelines only. Then we have to know the or understand the basic knowledge of pharma. That is, what is meant by tablet, capsules, solutions, suspensions, what are the dosage form, what are the disintegration time, dissolution time. So there is basic knowledge means it is a vast, so but you have to at least know the concepts behind the dosage forms, their primary nature, their properties. So all this you have to go through while applying for any job in regulatory affairs. Then rest is MS Word and MS Excel handling. I think everyone is aware of this skill, and any science graduate and pharma graduate or postgraduate are able to apply to this vacancy or in a post in regulatory affairs. Career opportunities. Here mainly career opportunities you are able to see that in every company, mainly which is able to trying to export their products all in other countries also, and which is trying to market their products in India also. They need the regulatory affairs team in their company. So there is a vast requirement for these professionals, but you should be have that appropriate knowledge at your end of IC, that you can easily crack that interview and get selected for that post. Most of the MNCs, most of the consultancies are also offering jobs in the regulatory affairs. So now means as you see, India is mainly having a major opportunities in the career for the pharma, because pharma hub India को बोला जाता है production के लिए. So most of the companies trying to get the employment from the India regarding the regulatory affairs also. So that's why most of the companies opening their offices, corporate offices in India, and giving the opportunities in this department. So whenever you find most of the jobs are related to this, but you should have that much potential, or you should develop that much skill and have the qualifications to get selected, because also companies are offering, but the competency or the competition is also high as the number of students are passing. So you should develop yourself or smart lead taken the means all the knowledge, so that whenever any opportunity comes, so then you are ready for that opportunity. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you said that many consultancy are also providing job in regulatory affairs. So,
Yes.
what is the main difference between consultancy and MNC company related job in regulatory affairs? Like, I want to know.
Okay. Main difference between the consultancy and company is that in consultancy you will get the ready-made documents in your hand. Just you have to prepare the dossier and you have to submit that data, or you have to submit that application. But in core companies, that is the MNCs, you have to take the data, you have to review that data, you have to means assist the cross-functional teams, or there is a defined role in the consultancy. So डिफाइंड रोल मतलब क्या है कि अगर आपको सिर्फ एक डोजियर प्रिपेयर करना है तो सिर्फ आपका डोजियर में से एक सेक्शन ही बनाने का आपको एक काम दिया जाता है, मतलब पूरा डोजियर आपको नहीं दिया जाता है, सिर्फ वो सेक्शन बनाने की जिम्मेदारी आपकी है। लेकिन अगर आप कोर कंपनी में जाते हो जिधर उनका खुद का प्रोडक्शन का प्लांट है, जैसे आप एमएनसी बोल रहे हो, इंडियन कंपनी बोल रहे हो, उधर आपको सब एक्टिविटीज परफॉर्म करने का मौका मिलता है। मतलब उसको उधर आपको इनिशियल लेवल से, मतलब प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट की तरफ से भी आपको, और डायरेक्ट फाइनल फाइलिंग, फाइनल अप्रूवल तक जो जो काम है रेगुलेटरी अफेयर्स प्रोफेशनल की, वो सब आपको करने पड़ते हैं। मतलब आपको असिस्ट भी करना है, आपको डोजियर भी प्रिपेयर करना है, आपको क्वेरीज भी रिस्पॉन्स करनी है, आपको डोजियर अपलोड भी करना है अथॉरिटी की वेबसाइट पे, आपको क्वेरीज रिस्पॉन्स करने हैं, आपको प्रोडक्ट लाइफ साइकिल भी मैनेज करना है। ये सब आपको एक्टिविटीज एक एमएनसी कंपनी में करनी पड़ती है।
बट
और
सर
हाँ,
अगर सर ये कंसल्टेंसी थ्रू हमारी रेगुलेटरी अफेयर्स में हायरिंग हो रही है, तो वो एक्सपीरियंस आगे एमएनसी में एक बताते क्या काउंट होगा क्या सर हमारा?
काउंट तो एक्सपीरियंस होता है, क्योंकि आप अगर देखो एक ही इसके लिए आप काम कर रहे हो, लेकिन उसके साथ आपने बाकी के का जब नॉलेज ले रहे हो आप, और आपको बाकी के डॉक्यूमेंटेशंस के पता है, मतलब बाकी के डॉक्यूमेंट्स आपने गो थ्रू किए हैं और आपको पूरा फ्लो पता है एक, तो देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम इन चेंजिंग और वाइल स्विचिंग द जॉब। ऐसा नहीं है कि कंसल्टेंसी में जो काम करते हैं वो बाद में कोर कंपनी में स्विच नहीं हो पाते। ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो एक बार कंसल्टेंसी में काम करने के बाद कोर कंपनी में भी स्विच करते हैं। So there is no problem in switching the job from consultancies to core company.
Okay.
That depends on your knowledge, how you acquire that knowledge in the consultancy also.
Okay. नहीं सर, आपने अभी बोले ना वो रेडीमेड डोजियर बना के दे दिए, खाली हमें अप्रूव रेडी करके अप्रूव करना पड़ता, तो उसमें दिक्कत आती है ना, इसलिए वो चाहता।
नहीं, रेडीमेड डोजियर देखो, अभी आपको रेडीमेड डोजियर मिल रहा है, बराबर है, लेकिन
हाँ।
आप अगर उस डोजियर को सिर्फ सबमिट करना उतना ही काम कर रहे हो, आप जो डोजियर आया हो उसका अगर रिव्यू कर रहे हो, उसको आप देख रहे हो आपके लीजर टाइम में, तो आपको एडिशनल नॉलेज उससे गेन होगा ही।
ओके।
वो उसका
ओके।
आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो।
अच्छा, ठीक है, थैंक यू सर।
हाँ,
Hello, sir. Sorry to interrupt. Some students says, please explain in English as well.
sorry?
Explain in English language as well.
Yes, voice is breaking.
Some students are requested for to answer in English as well.
They have given in chat box there.
No, same question what you raised about the consultancy and core.
No, I am not getting the question.
There is no question. They just tell ki whatever you say, also speak in English. That they also clarify with English as well. We do one session now on our certification course. So everyone, I hope you learn most of the things from today's session. So stay there with your questions. Now we will start with our certification course. More information. So Snail will share the screen. She is the student coordinator of our academy. She will explain about our course information. Then we'll continue with the question and answer.
Okay, sir. Just let me know my screen is visible with everyone.
Your
Yes.
screen is
We can see your
Okay.
screen.
Yes. Myself Snehal. I'm student coordinator from Global Pharma Academy. Now I will share our academy information. So demo class on drug regulatory affairs organized by the Global Pharma Academy Pune. So moving to the next slide.
Snehal, can you please make it a full screen, please?
Yes, just a minute.
Yeah.
Now it's visible.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Global Pharma Academy Pune, we are Global Pharma Academy, which is the ISO and MSME certified national level institute in pharmaceutical and healthcare science, established with a proclaimed objective of becoming a center of excellence to guide students for building their career in the pharma sector. We offer certification programs like pharmacovigilance, clinical SAS, drug regulatory affairs, clinical research, medical writing, retail pharmacy business management, pharma marketing, medical coding, clinical data management. So moving to the next. Here I welcome the founder of Global Pharma Academy, Amit Kumar Mane, education M Pharmacy and MBA. He has 13 plus retail, wholesale, international expert knowledge in pharma sector, and he is the owner of Malan Medical and distributor Pune since 2013, and he is the trainer for the retail and wholesale pharmacy business management, and he is the host of one YouTube channel, and channel name is Things by Amit. Also, we have the family of 19,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. Yes, please mute yourself. Yes, also we have the family of 90,000 plus subscriber on YouTube channel, and this is our education channel that provide the various career and business opportunity and interview preparation on regular basis. To know the all updates regarding this, kindly subscribe our channel, and channel name is Things by Amit. So moving to the next slide. This is me, Business Development Executive of Global Pharma Academy. Myself, Snehal Savni. I have completed my Bachelor of Pharmacy, and here I resolve the general queries of the Global Pharma Academy students, assist them for the daily assignments, mock interviews, and project work. So this is my contact number 9322341947, and this is my mail ID globalpharmas516@gmail.com. If you have any query related to the courses we have provided here, you can contact me on this given number or through my mail. So moving to the next slide, our mission and vision. So with the goal of educating every aspirant, hello, yes, with the goal of educating every aspirant who want to work in the pharmaceutical sector, we offer education at most affordable price in India. Our goal is to lead the pharmaceutical training market on a global scale, and India should grow into a country known for the innovation and quality. So we want to be the first global platform where business executives may select the top personnel in the pharmaceutical sector to satisfy the most recent industry demands. So moving to the next. Benefits of our courses. Our students are trained and nourished under excellent faculties having 15 plus years industrial experience as well as academic excellence. And here students are rigorously trained to meet the industry requirements. So moving to the next. Why us? Apart from the domain knowledge, we provide this like assignments and tasks, resume preparations, communication skills, presentation skills, mini project, conduct mock interview, personal development, provide job assistance, conduct examination, and doubt clear session. So moving to the next slide. This is the syllabus that we will cover during our course. Class first, introduction, definition, roles and responsibilities. Class 2,
Sorry.
how.
Hello. Hello,
Hello.
Snehal.
Yes.
Something is echoing from your end, I think so. Maybe
What
another
are you?
speaker. Something like that.
Mute
So,
yourself because continue. Snehal.
yeah. So class 2, I think
Saurabh, you can mute yourself. Saurabh, are you there? Yes.
So class 2, how regulatory affair works in pharmaceutical company, different regulatory authorities, innovator and generic drugs and drug development process. Class 3, different guidelines used in regulatory work. Class 4, ICH guidelines, in-depth quality guidelines and overview of safety, efficacy and multidisciplinary guidelines. Class 5, CTD structure, in-depth modules-wise content detailing. Class 6, ACTD structure, in-depth part-wise content detailing. Difference between CTD and ACTD. Class 7, dossier filling process for Europe, USA and rest of world market. Class 8, different types of documents required for dossier preparation and their explanation. Class 9, post-approval process, variations and renewals. Class 10, overview of clinical trials and their phases, pharmacovigilance and PSUR. And class 11, frequently asked interview questions with answers. So moving to the next, how to enroll. If you want to join our course, pay online, Google Pay, Phone Pay to this number 9423272876. After successful of payment, share payment screenshot with your name, email ID, location, qualification, WhatsApp number on WhatsApp to 9423272876. You will get seat confirmation email, and before one day, all students will be added in class group on WhatsApp where all class links and recordings shared. So moving to the next. So duration and mode. Duration for the course is 3 months. Mode online, platform Zoho, class date 16 July 2023 and class schedule only on weekends, Saturday and Sunday and time is 1 to 3 p.m. So moving to the next. It's our various platform. We are on YouTube and channel name is Things by Amit. We are on LinkedIn, name is Global Pharma Academy. We are on Instagram, name is Global Pharma Academy, and this is our website globalpharmaacademy.com. So apart from this, we also have our own academy channel and name is Global Pharma Academy. You can also subscribe this channel for getting more information of our courses. So these are the contact numbers: CEO Amit Kumar Mane 9423272876, and this is my contact number 9322341947. If you have any query, you can call us on this number. So moving to the next. Thank you.
Have any questions you can ask?
Yes, students, if you have any question, you can ask.
Sir, regarding Microsoft MS Excel and Word, we need to learn in depth or just basic is enough?
Basic is enough.
Like we use pivot table, we look up in Excel and all. We don't need that much in depth, right?
No, that much in depth is not required. Basic knowledge is only sufficient.
Okay, right. Thank you so much.
I have a question to Snehal. The timings of the class every week will be same 1 to 3?
Yes.
Yes,
1 to 3.
na?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Any other question?
Sir, how much is the fees?
Fees will be 8,999.
Okay.
Yeah.
It will be on every Saturday, Sunday, or on only Sunday?
Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday. Saturday and Sunday.
So do you provide any material for us? Only these online classes only?
We will provide you the slides of the that is PPTs, and also the recordings will be provided, class recordings.
I want to add that Saturday will be the skill development programs, which includes resume preparation, job searching skill, email writing skill, then HR question, then PPT presentation, test. So we are also makes you more professional. Not only you will get domain knowledge, you will also get the skill development, soft skills, so that you will get more in the professional. Whenever you are join or an organization, also they will help, and during your interview also. So you will get skill development as well. That class is conducted on the Saturday.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, this Saturday time of classes can be changed, sir, because I am working. That's why, if it's possible.
Yeah. See, Saturday classes. Uh, if you are not able to connect, we will share you the recordings, because these classes are for the, as I say, resume preparation, then job searching. That may be managed by the recordings as well. Okay. So you will get recordings if you miss the class. Since most of our students are working professionals, so Saturday we can understood they are not possible to join the class. So that is why we are conducted soft skills on Saturday. So you will get the recordings.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, you said there is a placement assistance. What kind of assistance, like referrals, or what kind of assistance you are providing?
Yeah. See, now we are preparing your resume, then also prepare for your interview. And at the end of the class, we will share you all the job openings come across, not restricted to any location, all over the India, whenever there is an opening. And so we will share with you. And also we will share your resumes to the respective organizations where there is an opening. So even with reference or without reference, we will help you for the placement. Like we also prepare you how many rounds are there, what kind of the questions should ask for from the company. So even after the end of the class, we our support is always there for the placement information. So we have a placement coordination different department which actually connected with the various organizations to get information about the various placement in like openings, and we will share you also about all information about the company website or opening information or email ID of the HR or even contact number if we have. So we will help you for this.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So what are the current prospects of RAs in the present market, sir? It in huge demand or normal only?
Yeah. Umakant sir, can you share?
What is the question?
So what is the current scenario of RAs in the present market? Are there any huge demand for RAs skill list?
He is asking scope of regulatory.
Scope of RA is increasing nowadays because, as you see, most of the regulations are increasing over the medicines as the number of diseases are also increasing. So regulations over the drugs are increasing. So demand of these regulatory affairs professionals is also is increasing, and as the pay scale, you will see that regulatory affairs professionals are paid at a high scale than other department professionals. So there is a good demand in the market for this team professionals.
Okay, thank you.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, minimum how many months is mandatory to work in quality assurance department to go through RA department, sir?
Are you working now in QA department?
Yes, sir.
How much is the experience?
Sir, I have worked for till 3 months only, sir. Currently, I'm working. It's 3 months only.
There is no means minimum as such requirement. There is no such thumb rule, but every company will ask you whenever you go for an interview why you are leaving at an early stage, because now only you have completed 3 or 4 months. So, as a part of a stability in every company, you should at least complete 1.5 years and 2 years for that.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir, is there any problem for me if I switch the career? Like I'm working as a senior coding analyst in R1 RCM, Hyderabad. So if I move to regulatory affairs, do me feel any challenges?
What is your current profile?
My current profile is senior coding analyst in R1 RCM, Hyderabad. So I want to change my platform because in medical coding, artificial intelligence is coming, right? So automatically the need for the medical coders are declining yearly. That's the main thing, drawback.
Okay. You can switch to the regulatory affairs, but you have to gain the knowledge. Then only you can justify to the yes.
Definitely. I will show my knowledge and all that.
Yes, so there will be no issue in switching to the regulatory affairs.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir, there is one question. Do we have to attend walk-in interviews in other state?
Yes, you have to attend the interviews in other state also, because it will give you a confidence how to face the interview, and it will also remind you that how much is the competition and at which step currently you are in, so that it will motivate you to do a better preparation for further interviews. So definitely you want to attend. You need to attend.
So these jobs are only in pharma or biotech companies, or in Wipro, TCS. These companies, software companies also, they're hiring RAs.
Yes, software companies are also having these jobs. There are multiple wings of this department also, domain. These jobs in core companies also, and in software companies, also in biotechnology companies and medical devices companies, then also in companies where APIs are only manufactured, excipients are manufactured. So there are multiple openings for this domain.
So for medical instrumentation and all, is it the same process? It will be different, vary differently.
Somewhat a difference is there.
Difference is there. Okay, medical devices.
Yes.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Sir, for in a for my career growth in RA, it is mandatory to require M pharmacy or masters. Like as per my knowledge, in pharmacovigilance for growth, we require masters and doctorate. Like that, is there any minimum qualification is required?
For entry level, it is sufficient that you are graduate. But if you go for a promotion in every company, there is a requirement of a post graduation.
Okay,
Every
thank you.
company see that the candidate is having a post graduation or not. Why it is, but at the time of promotion.
Hello, sir. For pharma background, like M.Pharm, B.Pharm is required, or MSc post graduation will be okay with it in RA?
Yes, BSc and MSc graduates are also get recruited in this domain. Now, most of the candidates are there, are having this means a background also. Any other questions?
Students, any other question?
Hello, sir.
Please mute yourself. You want to ask the question, unmute yourself. Otherwise, mute your mic.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
So my question is, like how the analytical department plays a role in any dossier filing, like which data you
Your
require.
voice is breaking.
Hello.
Yes.
Like how the analytical department plays role in the any dossier filing in the regulatory.
Analytical department mainly plays role while review of the validation data, that is analytical method validation data, which is to be submitted in the dossier, review of the documents, and provide support to the regulatory team and provide support to the cross-functional teams also. That is what is the requirement of the dossier in regards to the validation data. So mainly review of the validation data, support to the cross-functional teams, and this type of role is played by the analytical department in the regulatory team. So mainly some of the companies functioning is that they hire the persons from different expert teams. That is, expert teams means some are from the formulation team, some are from the analytical team, some are from the QC team, QA team, so that each person from each different department will review the particular department documents and make sure that they are error free, and then only these documents are compiled in a dossier and they are submitted to the authority. So in this way also some of the companies working in the India.
Okay. Sir, and like suppose in the analytical, we are performing like dissolution, daily analytical test, like dissolution as ARS. So what you are exactly like observing, like method development is other part, but the daily routine part in the daily test.
Such a daily routine part is mainly it is a validation data which needs to be reviewed by that team member, and otherwise in other time you can also give another task like preparation of the dossier, response to the queries, and review of the other documents. So as such, if you are from a team that is a validation team, not only that data is given, but you are given exposure of the other documents also, that is VMR, BPR, so that you will be made an all-rounder in that team, so that whenever any data comes for a filing purpose, you are able to review all the data required for the submission purpose.
Okay, thank you, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Sir, is it possible like Saturday timing we shift, like at the evening can we shift? Like we are working, so
Actually, what happened? Our rest of the classes are scheduled already. Like right from morning 8 to evening 7 p.m. We have all scheduled classes. So that is why we are not able to switch shift right now currently. So but no issues. We will even, for example, if we have any issues or doubt, we will separately arrange a doubt clearing session. We are already arranged in even revision classes also there. So we will take care of these things. Whenever you are not getting anything, we will just connect with us.
okay, no problem, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, my question is regarding the in regulatory work from home opportunities are for Indian what is the difference is in from Indian company and for MNC
Work
work from
from
home
home.
for this
Yes.
work from home opportunities for which is more as compared to MNC or multinational companies.
Mostly multinational companies prefer to give the work from home opportunity.
Okay.
Indian companies are not preferred for this type of job.
Yeah.
Because the type of infrastructure need to be developed for the work from home company, work from home type of job is not yet inbuilt in my Indian type of companies, Indian companies.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir, there is a one question. Can recruiter company consider our post graduation side by side with our current job?
This is means vary from the company. There are different policies of each company. If it is not affecting it to your job, then it will be considered. Because if you are meant to take a separate timings for that, and if you are your work is getting affected due to this, then the company will definitely give you a choice between that post graduation or the job. If it is not affecting, if your post graduation classes are on Saturday, Sunday, when the company is having a weekly holidays, so that there will be no problem for doing the two activities simultaneously. Any other doubt?
There is a one more question. Starting as a fresher, what job we get in regulatory affairs at entry level?
I'll give you an example. If you are a post-graduation person in pharmaceutics, so you will be given a task to review the process development report, the product development report. That is how the product is developed. What are the characteristics considered for the development? So that document review is given to you. Okay, but if you are a graduate, and then simultaneously first you will be made aware of the documents initially. Then first some documents are given for your review, and what type of review comments you take from the document. So, then gradually you will be given the access to the other review of other data. So gradually it will be given access to the documents. So it is a process of improving your knowledge at a gradual basis. At initially, all the means work is not allotted to you. First, the review of documents is given to you. So your knowledge will be assessed. How you will review the documents, how is your knowledge to review the documents. So after that, the dossier preparation, the query response, and then all the these tasks are given. Your mail writing skills are first checked. Then your communication skills are checked, and the communication activities given to you, that you have to write a mail to the site, you have to take the documents or request the documents from the site, you have to communicate to the site, you have to communicate to the legal department, medical department. So all these side activities are initially given to a new person, fresher person. So from that you will come to know which are the documents taken from need to be taken from each department. So that first you will come to know about the all the structure of a company, that these documents are originated from this department, and all this you come to know. Then after you will given the opportunity to prepare the dossier. So first you will made aware of the structure of the company through the communication skills, through the mail writing skills.
So what is the starting salary package for the regulatory affairs?
It depends from company to company, but compared to the other departments, the regulatory affairs is giving the pay scale higher to the at the entry level. It may vary from 1.8 to 3.6 also, or 4 to 4 lakhs also per annum. So it is, I'm giving you actual figure, but this will not be a thumb rule you can consider. It will vary from company to company. Mostly software companies in which you will get an entry, they will give you a good scale. But if you go to a core company, they will give a lower scale than the software, because in core they are spending so much money on the installation of the plant, on running cost of the plant and the corporate offices, but core companies giving you more experience and a more ground level experience than the software company. And it is not like that if you are not means both companies working style is different. You can go in either of the companies, that is software companies jobs also and the core companies jobs also. It depends on your preferences and type of the opportunities you are getting. Pay scales are good as compared to the other departments.
Can we get a work from home job from DRA also as a fresher?
It is less likely to get a work from home job of a fresher, because most of the companies prefer to give you a training, on-job training, on-location training, because you first know how the DRA department works, how the all the activities are performed in the RA. So work from home job for a fresher is, I think it is not preferred by any company. So there is less likely chance to get a job, work from home job for a fresher. And as a fresher also, you should not try to get these types of jobs, because your knowledge will not improve and your skills will be not improve. So you should always try an on-job training job, side job, for your improvement purpose.
Sir, through this course, which job company or which job location we will get? Like, we will vary from state to state, or we will get a preferred location?
Amit, can you explain?
Yeah. Actually, it depends on the company. Most of the that as CROs, like even most of the time, the corporate offices of the company has their offices in the metro cities. So there are jobs in the metro cities or in the industrial area. So only two the places mostly in the regulatory. So you can like mostly you can consider the areas in India. You can say in the Hyderabad, in Chennai, in Bangalore, Pune, Mumbai, Nagpur, or even the areas where the registered company offices are there. There are jobs of the regulatory and industry, like in core industry where there is a regulatory department of their own. They have also work, so it should be in the industrial area.
Sir, which company we are collaborated with this course? Like, which company, different companies?
There is no any limitation for the collaboration. As of now, we are trying to connect with all the companies, not only MNC, because most of the time startup company can also hire. So all the small scale, mid scale, or high scale MNC company, we are trying to collaborate. So on each day, we have an activity to connect with the companies, get recruitment, and also we are trying to get collaborate with them for the continuous recruitment. Okay, so we are not restrict ourselves for any company, a particular company only. So because more students have preferred location and various areas of the of our country. So it's ongoing process on every daily basis. We are
With any company, but we are trying to collaborate with the companies.
yeah.
Yes, sir, there is a one question. QA experience count in DRA department, or I will start as a fresher?
QA experience will get count in the DRA department. It will not be counted as a fresher, because QA will give you an experience regarding the review of the documents, regarding the review of the means procedures, how the actual document flow process is there. So this will not be considered as a fresher.
So, sir, if I have done M.Pharm in QA, am I possible to join in RA department?
Yes, you are able to join in RD, because as such, you can you are it is well known that as such RA, it is a combined means domain where all the graduates or all the postgraduates of any domain are can be get recruited, because it is a combined because Dossier is a combination of all the data from every department. So there is no restriction for pharmaceutics post graduation, QA post graduation, chemistry post graduation, pharmacology post graduation. So this there is a no restriction. You can
Sir. Sir, hello.
So, sir, hello.
yes.
Sir, is it okay if I leave the class? Any other information? Because I had another class, sir, online.
You can leave.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. If anything is there, sir, I will get the update, no? Because only
Yes, you will get
questionnaire
the
is. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the session. It was very informative.
Yes, thank you. Yes, any doubt was?
Yes, sir. I'm in production department now. Sir, can I go in RA department?
Yes, production persons are also recruited in the RA department because they have also knowledge about the manufacturing process of the dosage forms. So there is no restriction to move into the RA.
So my experience is count or not?
Experience will get counted, but that will get reflect in the pay scale or not. I will miss that will depend on the company to company. Because based on that experience, you will get recruited. You are not considered as a fresher. But most of the companies, they will reflect this experience in the pay scale. Some will not reflect. So that will depend on the company to company. But definitely that experience will be counted because you will be a preferred candidate over a total fresher candidate because you know the procedure, you know the working style of a pharmaceutical company.
Yes.
Yes, sir. There is one last question. In Yumfarm, which branch is best for the doing job in RA department? Pharmaceutics or pharmacology?
No, there is no such comparison because there is no such comparison I can say because as such there is a requirement of all the postgraduate peoples or graduate peoples in the domain. So we cannot compare as this in a while getting recruited in the regulatory affairs. So there is equal chance to both the postgraduate persons. You can come to know that even in both the postgraduate subject, you are not getting the knowledge of regulatory affairs. Your basic knowledge of that subject is very much important to get you recruited in the that regulatory domain. And apart from the basic knowledge, how you are understood the regulatory affairs in depth in basic entry level knowledge. So that will help you to get recruit in the domain.
After how many years of experience can we get work from home in India?
Experience will not be a criteria. The knowledge or the company get that will be criteria. If the company has a faith or your manager is having faith in you that you are able to perform your tasks individually at your own, then the company will give you work from home job. That is
Okay.
a criteria because based on the experience, it will not be decided.
Yes, all of you. I just want. Yes, I just want to tell you one thing. Admissions are open till this coming Friday, and for your more questions, you can ask in our demo group as well. So, yes. Yes, sir. There is one more question. May I know about career opportunities in abroad?
There are career opportunities in regulatory abroad also. So mainly the Middle East countries, that is Dubai. So these types of UAE countries and UK, USA also there are opportunities. You have to get connect with that companies over there, and based on the interviews and based on the other tests also, they assess you and then select you. There are opportunities you can try. Yeah, I think we have answered all the questions. And if you have any other questions, you can reach to us in time, so that we will help you to get the answers.
Sir, hello.
Yes.
Sir, I have 14 years experience in a lot of departments. Means quality control, quality assurance, and some 2-3 years in R&D. But last 3 years I'm not working. So,
Okay.
what is the job opportunities for my if I go in a regulatory? Is my experience is huge experience is considered while going in regulatory department?
14 years of experience, I means I doubt, because you are considered as a new to the regulatory affairs domain. Even if you have other knowledge of means good knowledge of other departments, but most of the companies have age limits also for entry level, but they cannot means directly offer you the manager level, because you are means worked in the other departments. So I think there are you also understand that entry job at regulatory affairs, so they cannot give you an executive or a senior executive post.
Yes, sir.
And yes, so that is a so I think that is somewhat difficult.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I hope your all of the queries solved. And if still you have any query, you can ask in our demo class or WhatsApp group. It is open for all. And if you have any query, you can call to our Snehal ma'am. You will get more information about this course. Okay. So I wish you all the best, everyone who participate in this program.
Okay. Yes. Thank you
So I
everyone for
think if you
attending
have
this.
don't have any question, then we can conclude.
Yes. Yes. Thank you everyone for attending this demo session. And if you have any queries, we can answer those. And yes, see you in the next session, next Saturday session. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Yes. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you all of you. Thank you so.
Thank you.